What is going on, Ape Army? What a great day to be in AMC. Now, short sellers have doubled their position yet again. The short squeeze has not started. Let me repeat, the short squeeze has not started. So we're going to be going over today's short interest data numbers as far as how many shorts covered their position and how many new shorts added to their position or doubled down. So that's the main focus of this video, is taking a look at the Ortex data as well as the technical analysis. So I think you guys will get a lot out of this video. If you do, and if you want to recruit more apes for the movement, make sure to hit that like button for me, as well as subscribe to the channel and comment down below. Now, if you want to be part of my buy and sell alerts as well as support the channel, check out the Patreon link down below in the description. Also, get $70 in whatever free stock that you want. No deposit necessary, 2-minute sign up time, and you can link a debit card. All of those links down below in the description. Now, let's get right into it. The short interest change as of today was 2.11%. We have return shares or shorts that cover their position of 2.3 million shares. We have 5.12 million additional borrowed shares. That comes out to 2.82 million additional borrowed shares. If you do factor in both of these two numbers, basically subtract them, comes out to 2.82 million. So they have in fact doubled down on their position yet again today, and I just think these guys want to dig themselves a deeper grave. That is sure what it looks like to me. As far as the free flow on loan, we have 27.17%. 7 days ago at 26.27%. That is a change of 3.43%. Shares on loan currently for the past 7 days up 3.42%, currently at 133.44 million. Utilization has went down a little bit, nothing too worrisome right there at 99.33. So all in all, what a great day to be in AMC. I did purchase an option today. I will go over that in just a minute once we get closer to the technical analysis. But AMC did pop 22.66%, down 19 cents in after hours, or 0.59%, excuse me. So it does look good, and we were down even more than this in after hours, so we are starting to come back right now, and I do expect to overall end after hours positively and then head into tomorrow, probably open up about 5 to 10% positive, maybe more than that. Now, the key here and what I'm looking for is one, for shorts to start to cover, but they are not going to be forced to cover their positions. That is how short selling works. You basically take these shares out, sell them at the open market. I'm sure you guys are familiar with that, but there is no time date you have to give these shares back. Only when they start to go up a certain percentage, or the people that loan the shares out want those shares back for whatever reason. There doesn't have to be a reason. So I think once AMC gets to about $37 to $40, a lot of these institutional investors that did loan these shares out to hedge funds and other institutional investors to sell short are going to want their shares back and force the shorts to cover. Now, they don't have to return these shares as long as they are paying the interest to have this open position, which is currently at 9.26%. So you're paying a hefty fee per se anyways for shorting these shares, and the more AMC does go up is critical here to making the shorts cover in a very big way. Now, the best thing you guys can do is hold your positions. I wouldn't pay too much mind to the day-to-day fluctuations. As long as you hold your positions and more people continue to pile into AMC, this will be very, very good. And another thing that I'm watching is the volume on AMC. We could see the last short squeeze where a lot of shorts had to cover, going from about $2 on AMC all the way up to 20. That was a 10x difference. We have not 10x yet, not even close. And we had 1.2 billion in volume there, and at the high we were at about 700 billion in volume with AMC this time around. So shorts have not been covering, and I do expect this volume to continue to ramp up like it has been as of right now. Now, I believe I just said 700 billion in volume. I meant 700 million in volume. Now, let's take a look at AMC because they are absolutely ripping right now. Just like I said in the beginning of the video, this is exactly what I expected, guys. We are up 1.5% and ripping up. We are up 2.15% right now, getting some very solid volume. You could tell just by this. And for after hours sakes, that is very, very good. Now, as far as the play that I did make today, and I'm going to explain why I did make this specific trade. I got an AMC $40 call for $520. This expires June 18th. I only bought one of them. I was going to double down, but it was quite rocky. I wanted to get greedy and try to get a better price, but that did not happen. We started ripping up pretty much right after it. It didn't go as low as I thought the premium would go. Now, I am down 4.23%, down $22. I'm going to hold this. If it drops 50% or goes worthless by June 18th, which I don't think there's really any way it will, because I think the squeeze will have started by then. But if it does, I lose out. If it 10x's in value, I'd probably sell it, right? Just because options expire worthless. If you're holding shares, no need to worry here. But the reason I went with the $40 call and the June 18th strike is because June 18th is about 2 full weeks of trading still left, or 2 weeks and the rest of this week. So you have enough time for this squeeze to actually play out, because I figured shorts aren't covering their positions yet. And like I said, you have enough time for it to play out. You're not gonna start to lose a bunch of premium just because every day goes on and AMC's flat or only goes up a couple percentage points. Now, that's not what I expected, but it is good that just to get extra time in case that does happen. Now, the reason I went with the $40 strike instead of something further out, I want to get as much of that premium gain as possible. And with the theta and the time decay going further out on the chain and the $40 call being closer to the money, you do have to pay a little bit more, $520. But I thought this was cheap relative to the move we could see. So that's why I wanted to get closer to the money, because I do think AMC by June 18th, like I said, will be starting the squeeze at least, if not halfway through the squeeze, and be somewhere in the neighborhood of about $100. Now, I could be wrong there. Don't copy none of this. This is for the buy and sell alerts people only, and that is only for educational purposes only. So don't copy this. I'm not a financial advisor. I could be wrong. I could be right. That's not really the goal here. I am in this for the win, baby. Let's go. So as far as the technical analysis, we have AMC at $32.04 on Webull. I need to actually turn on after hours, show extended hours. Boom, there we go. So yeah, $32.85 it is saying on Webull, so that is quite incredible. Now we are over our 50-day moving average, which is good, and we bounced right off of our 50-day moving average after we did gap up at about, what is this? About $28, $27.50. We only wicked under there slightly. So this is very, very bullish. If you break the 50-day moving average and start to crater under that, that is very negative and seen as a bearish sentiment for a lot of traders. Now, the 50-day moving average currently sits at $30.58. So if we stay above that, regardless what happens, if we consolidate out, whatever happens, it still looks very bullish. If we fall under this, or even especially fall under the 200-day moving average, which is currently at $26.38, that is where you should get a little fearful. But I do think most apes are holding their positions, and it does show we are ripping up right now. Maybe the shorts are trying to cover right now. Who knows? We won't get this data right away, but we are definitely seeing some good volume here, especially for after hours. Now, as far as to the upside, if we can gap up over this $36.72 high, or even the 35-cent high, because that was our old high for AMC total was about $35. If we do gap up above that, then it'll look really, really good going into this short squeeze. And that is really where a lot of shorts will have to cover, in my opinion, at about the $37 to $40 strike, like I said. So I'm going to do this trend line at our high, and I did put it at $36.84, pretty much at our high. If we do break out of that, which I expect could happen tomorrow, then it looks very, very good to fly on AMC. And that's pretty much what is happening in after hours right now, which is very, very exciting. AMC is just ripping up right now, $33.47, up 4.56% in after hours. So there's definitely a ton of volume going on right now. But I almost left out the MACD, which I do want to point out. It is slightly bullish right now, but it is good because you don't see this huge gap. Now, if we start to see a major rally from here and start to see a bit of a squeeze, we will see this gap widen, and that is especially bullish. even in after hours, you could see quite a bit of inflows going into AMC. That is why the share price is going up so high as of right now. So that is pretty much it for this video. That is going to wrap it up. What a great time to be in AMC. I am excited to see what happens going into the future, but make sure to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel and comment down below on your way out, as well as check out the buy and sell alerts link down below in the description, and get your free stock using the link as well. So you guys be cool out there, Ape Army. Don't get discouraged. Don't get overly happy. We are not done with this yet. We gotta crush the shorts. So stay cool. I will see you guys in the next video. Peace out.